Hi, some thoughts for today, the 9th Sunday in Trinity. On the 30th of June 1859, Charles Blondin, the French tightrope walker, walked across the Great Niagara Falls on a tightrope, which was 335 metres long, or 1,100 feet, and 45 metres or 160 foot above the waterfalls. With a balancing pole, Charles Blondin walked across in only 5 minutes. He then crossed back again, blindfolded. If that was not enough, next he walked across pushing a wheelbarrow. When he got to the other side with the wheelbarrow, he was congratulated, and one man said to him, "That's superb, wonderful." Blondin said to him, "Do you believe I can walk back again with the wheelbarrow?" "Yes," said the man in great admiration. "Do you believe I can walk back across the tightrope with someone in that wheelbarrow?" Again the man said, "You can do it." Then Blondin asked him, "Will you get into the wheelbarrow?" The man refused. The man believed firmly that Blondin could take a person back across the tightrope in the wheelbarrow. Believing it was not enough, because there is a difference between belief, head knowledge, and faith, trust based on experience. He did not have the personal faith to trust and place himself completely in Blondin's hands. Well, that's a tough call from Blondin, isn't it? Imagine trying to settle into the wheelbarrow, looking across to the other side, which now seems miles away. The narrow tightrope, which the longer you look at it, the more narrow it becomes. Looking down at the rage and fury of the waters hurtling over the edge of the falls, trying to remain still. What if I sneeze? Then what? No thanks. I think I'll stay put. Thank you. In today's gospel stories, the disciples are in a deep darkness surrounded by chaos. Jesus, as we heard last week, wants some time to pray quietly. So he tells the disciples to go on ahead to the other side of the lake. However, it is not an easy crossing. Wind against them, battered by waves, and far from land. Jesus, though distant from them, is close to them in his prayer and responds to their need by coming to them. For Jesus to calm the ferocious seas is a mind-blowing experience for the disciples. For the sea represented chaos, a chaos that could not be tamed, a chaos with untold depths, a chaos that housed sea monsters who lurked in its miry depths, a dangerous, dark, desperate chaos that no one could tame. And here is Jesus telling it all to calm down. Peter wants to walk towards Jesus, if you like, get into the wheelbarrow, whereas the rest of us would probably have stayed in the boat. He starts out fine, but as the wind strengthens, he loses heart and begins to sink. This is Peter, starting out fine. "Lord, if everyone else denies you, I will stand firm with you." Then it gets a bit stormy and Peter says, "No, I do not know him," and starts to sink again. Jesus reaches out to Peter today, and later on, Jesus reaches out his heart to Peter, and by a charcoal fire by the shores of Galilee asks him, "Peter, do you love me?" The chaos of ferocious seas, the chaos of the 3-time denial are calmed and put to rest by the peace and love of Jesus shown towards dear Peter. Chaos. We have more than our fair share at the moment. Apart from the coronavirus pandemic, Florida has been battled by ferocious storms. Many Hong Kong residents now live in fear. Yemen is bleeding away, and the horrendous blast in Beirut. So much chaos. Today's story reminds us to reach out to God in Jesus amidst the chaos, like Peter did. However, it is not easy to live lives centered on God, especially with all our technological discoveries and abilities. Is there a problem? Then Google it, and Amazon Prime will deliver the remedy between 11:20 and 1:15 tomorrow. In fact, our reliance on God can make us look foolish and perhaps more than a little naive. However, the storms keep coming along with the resulting chaos, which cannot be controlled. We look for answers and listen to empty words like, "We're all in this together." Still, lives are tossed about and close to sinking. God in Jesus reaches out his hand and heart and asks us to step out, to step into the wheelbarrow and be prepared to change and challenge our chaotic world. It could be quite a ride. Keep safe, keep well, and God bless.